Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Today I will talk about one of my favorite topics, the power of music. A memorable piece of music, whether the latest pop hit or an enduring classical composition, they contain certain key ingredients like great melodies, contrast of dynamics in tempo, crescendos, harmonies, repeating rhythms, and place pauses. You need just those same ingredients to speak in a captivating voice. You aren't particularly aware of the individual elements when you hear a speaker who has a highly developed sense of music in speaking. However, you do find yourself entertained and entranced and drawn into the speaker's magic circle by the melodic why in the words. Go on YouTube and listen to the elderly poet Maya Angelou speak her poem Still I Rise. Her rises and falls of pitch and subtle pauses bring a humor and pathos that goes far beyond the subtle pauses and the actual words. Listen to the recordings of Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan used to use humor all the time. He used to add that music in the voice by telling a story or an ad-lib. Listen to the way he uses his timing to keep his audience in suspense and then delivering his punchline. It's all in the timing, he used to say. Now let's talk about how we can use the power of music to make a point strongly. Every influential speaker knows how to make you notice certain words by emphasizing them to create an impact. You can emphasize a word or a syllable in the following ways. Increase the volume. Make an initial short consonant stronger. Lengthen any long consonants in the word or syllable. Raise the pitch, lower the pitch, employ a different tone. In practice, when you think of emphasizing the word you want to stress, feel its importance in the sentence. You automatically employ the relevant skills from the list above and give an appropriate weight to important words. Try to find a few speakers you enjoy listening to. Listen to the speakers with an open sense of curiosity and ask yourself how they make you want to listen to them, how strongly they emphasize certain words, which words are they choosing to emphasize and why, how frequently they emphasize words in a sentence and whether they vary the emphasis at different times. That's called the power of emphasis in music. The next thing that we have to discuss about is an example or an exercise. Imagine you're a newsreader. Find 2 or 3 sentences of printed text to say aloud. Read through the sentences, decide which words you want to give strong emphasis. Use a pencil to underline. Read your passage out loud, put emphasis on the words you choose, and read like a newsreader. Review your performance, adjust and repeat until it sounds like an authentic animated news bulletin. Suppose you say, I want to drive home. Now this is a neutral speech. Now let's talk about the power of inflection. In this I'll be transitioning the emphasis and the intention or the meaning will change. How? I want to drive home. That means I'm insisting I actually want to do it. I want to drive home. I want to take the car, not get a taxi. I want to drive home. Home is where I want to go rather than staying anywhere else. So just by the stressing on the different and emphasizing on different words and syllables, you can alter the meaning and interpretation of your speech. That is the power of emphasis. The weather was terrible, high pitch. They hadn't eaten for days, high pitch. They needed a safe haven, low pitch because it's the ending sentence coming down. Now, if you listen to Happy Birthday to You, you hear a skipping rhythm on happy and the carrying rhythm on dum-ti-dum, dum-dum-dum. Now let's talk about the power of the pitch and the power of the melody. Try to say this excerpt from Julius Caesar, in which Cassius displays strong anger. So I'm already giving you an undertone expression, which is anger. Stride forward, throw your weight, pause to create an effect, sweep a hand from across your wide open gesture, point, clench a fist, make sure that the movements fit in with the words. Experiment is the name of the game. Feel the game, feel the words, feel your body, feel the movements as you speak. Now, keeping an undertone and a hint, tad bit of overtone with the metered expression of anger. Now, in the names of all the gods at once, upon what meat doth this our Caesar feed, that he is grown so great? Age, thou art shamed, Rome, thou hast lost the breed of noble bloods, hen went thereby an age since the great flood. But it was famed with more than with one man. When could they say till now that talk of Rome, that her wide walls encompass but one man? Now is this Rome indeed, and room enough, when there is in it but one only man? Try to practice the rhythm of the words and phrases with the poetry. The poet Alexander Pope declared that those move easiest who have learned to dance. You can also say those who have learned to speak poetry also easily speak. Wearing the rhythm is extremely important. That's why it's called the power of the rhythm. Try to read out loud the first two lines of a love poem in iambic pentameter. I have discussed about the iambic pentameter in some of the previous episodes, how Shakespeare's plays, they have that iambic pentameter where you stress on some 5 certain emphases. I wonder, by my troth, what thou and I did till we loved, were we not weaned till then? So you are clear how the emphasis is transitioning. Even rap and hip-hop artists do something similar. They get into a pounding rhythm, then they vary it a bit to suit a particular meaning, giving it freshness and vitality. Now let's come to the power of the pitch. You can also hear music and speech in the ups and downs of pitch. To get the idea, listen to Happy Birthday to You again. If you pay attention to the notes of the tune instead of the rhythm, you get a sense of a tune climbing higher and then coming down at the end. For example, when you're singing Happy Birthday to You, so 2 is going up. Happy Birthday to You, so 2 is going up. Happy Birthday, so birth is going up. Dear XYZ. And the last one, Happy Birthday, so birth is going up. Day to You. So 2 and U is also a bit up and then comes down a bit while elongating it. Try to listen to a newsreader or the speaker. Notice how they make a pattern in the pitch. So we talk about the pattern, we talk about the power of melody, the power of pitch, the power of emphasis, and the power of rhythm. This is all creates that music in your voice. There's an extract from a 1940 speech by Sir Winston Churchill. In the first statement, he ends on a high note, second medium, third medium, fourth high, fifth low, and the last one low. Why? Because he has already got the attention, now he's coming down. You ask what is our aim? I can answer in one word. It is victory. Victory at all cost. Victory in spite of all terror. In spite of all terror, he is going high because he's showcasing that even when there's a lot of terror, still we have this sense of victory inside us. Victory, however long and hard the road may be. For without victory, there is no survival. Now he ends extremely low. There is no survival. So that is how he's changing his melody, his rhythm, his flow, his tempo, his emphasis. This is known as the power of music. I hope you were able to get certain nuances of how to use the power of music in your power of voice. Try to use it, create the impact, let me know. And thank you so much for listening. Take care, bye-bye.